Boy, boy, what a workout. But it's done. That's the thing, right? Getting it done. All right, the next silliest thing, excuse me guys, a little bit sweaty here. All right, the next thing, stupidest thing that has cost me money, happiness, my own impact in my own financial freedom, my own wealth creation, is putting other people first before me and my family's goals and dreams. And by that I mean, you've got to get all the reports in at work. You've got to make sure that everything's done for everyone else, the manager, the boss, the family member who needs your help, putting everything else off that is important. And I'm not talking simple things like going shopping, getting the groceries, taking the kids to school. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about sitting down, figuring out, okay, what skill have I got to learn outside of work? What is it that I need to change? What do I need to do? I need to sit down. We need to sit down and work on our budget. We need to figure out how we can lower expenses. We need to figure out how to get a higher paying job. All the things that are important but not urgent. Finding the time and creating the time to put energy into that stuff, as opposed to, again, buying into fear, which is what it is. What we think it is, and I'm not saying don't do a good job for the boss or the manager, but let me tell you something about your boss. That boss is building a business. He's getting everything else done to make sure his or her goals are going to be achieved. Those important things that they want done, they're getting done. So I'm not saying don't do your job. I'm not saying don't go and do the things that you need to do when you need to do them, but put aside some of the things that we don't need to do so we can move forward and make what we want to have happen a reality. And this is something that I've done in the past and still do it at times. I'm not saying I'm perfect and got it all figured out, but being so stupid and naive and really, in a way, just a little bit lazy and buying into fear by putting everyone else first. I'm not saying don't do a good job, but let me tell you, put yourself first, put your family first. Don't be stupid and naive and buy into fear's lies, which is really just an avoidance of doing something that means that we have to think, we have to process, we have to plan, we have to be really bad at before we're good at it. And these are all the things that are important to us that we will put off because it's uncomfortable and it's new. Making the time to put energy into something that is really important for us to want to learn and do, it's best to do it in bite-sized chunks. It's a bit like going to the gym, right? A lot of people, they haven't been to the gym forever. I used to be a PT. I used to see it all the time. Haven't been to the gym in forever. And no disrespect, guys, but quite a few guys, they haven't been there forever. Their belly's bigger than their pants, if you get my meaning. And they go, oh, I used to bench press 150 kgs at the gym. They get to the gym, they're on the bench. They haven't been there for 3 years. And guess what? They're done in a week and they're exactly where they were before. Baby steps. If we want to do something and be smarter and not be so stupid and naive and give in to this friggin' fear and procrastination that our brain does, baby steps. If you want to go and learn how to create another source of income, how to get a better job, how to go and invest in something, commit half an hour in the morning or at lunchtime. Instead of mucking around on your phone, apart from watching good videos like this, but endless time on social media and all that stuff, set a goal to say, I'm going to invest 30 minutes of my time every day to figure out this thing that I want to make happen for me, my kids, my family, whatever, and start chipping away at it. Don't be stupid and naive like I have been, and at times still am. Not saying got it all figured out, but go and eat the frog. And I say this in my sales training a lot and mentor training is, if we have to do something that is really yucky, like eat a frog, eat it quick and fast and get it done. For me personally, what I have managed to figure out is I'm really good in the morning. So maybe this is another thing. When are you good and when are you sharp to work on that thing that's going to take extra energy? Because here's the other thing. The brain in the beginning, why it's also saying don't do this, it's too scary, don't bother, you've got to do what the boss says first because that's the most important thing. It's all trying to conserve energy by doing something that is familiar. And that's why we will stay in jobs we hate, stay in relationships that we hate, not change things that we hate, because it's actually more comfortable for the brain to stay in something that's really yucky and uncomfortable than considering the greater pain of going, learning, changing, doing something new. And that's why we will very often stay in unresourceful, unhappy, really bad situations, because it's our brain just trying to conserve energy. And that's as simple as I understand it. And yes, it's going to mean a lot of things. It means life's going to change, you're going to go into the unknown, all that stuff, but we're not here to talk about that today. But when are you really good? I'm really good in the morning. So for me, if I've got to work on a new skill, work on writing something, studying something, when I was at uni, I would get up in the morning and study then, because come the night, I'm done. You know, maybe you're a night person, maybe you're a lunchtime person, maybe you're a morning person, I don't know, but just find that time where your brain's going to be better at processing something new that's uncomfortable but really important to you. Don't be stupid like me and naive, and even yourself at times, by buying into the stories of the importance of putting other people first and other things first over what's actually more important for us and our well-being and our financial freedom and our future and all of that good stuff for us. Because firstly, those people don't care, really. They don't care. They're going to do what they're going to do, but do what's important to you. I need to do what's important to me while we do our jobs, while we take care of our families, but find that bit of time to create some extraordinary, while it's difficult, while it's hard, because you have done the most amazing things. You have come this far. We all have. We can do the most amazing things. But if we want better, if we want a better job, if we want more money, if we want financial freedom, if we want better health, wealth, love, relationships, it's going to mean changing some things that we currently do to learn how to do things better and smarter. Excuse me, I'm running out of voice. You get what I'm saying. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the rant. Let's not be stupid. Let's be smart. Let's go into the unknown. Let's do that. And Trevor Russell, give me a like, subscribe. I'll share more stupid, silly things that I've done. They've got in the way of me having a richer, healthier, wealthier life. So I can learn from it, and hopefully you can get some learning out of it too. You rock. Let's be amazing. Let's go forth and let's live happier, richer, healthier, wealthier lives.